Hey guys, Blubber here. So, just a disclaimer, me and Vuxery both had the same idea, so please don't hate to me or him. You guys should totally go check him out. He did a really good video on the beater car. But yeah, let's hop into the video. Hey guys, Blubber here, and today we're going to be going over, in my opinion, the best beater cars, or like, in general, just like the best cars you can get for a very cheap price. Actually, that's probably a pretty bad statement. I mean, like, look at this thing. This thing is hideous. It has rust, damaged bumper. That license plate looks like it's barely hanging on. The headlights kind of look hollowed out or whatever. I'm not too sure how I feel about the taillights. But yeah, we are gonna be going over, in my opinion, the best beater cars. So Greenville actually now has a ton of beater cars, which is pretty cool because, like, you know, in GP3 we did not have beater cars, and I kind of feel like it adds to realism. But yeah, these beater cars go for dirt cheap, and I'm going to be going over the best ones in my opinion, so you can get some pretty cool cars for a pretty cheap price. So the car we are driving right now is the 1999 Falcon Stallion. It's based off a, I think it's a 4th or 5th gen Mustang. If I am incorrect, I am so sorry. But here, let's put this thing through some tests, like a typical car review or whatever. Okay, so here, let's do the Sharn ABS and TCS off. Let's do acceleration test and get to top speed. Ooh, okay, so it kind of does skids. That's kind of cool, considering, you know, it's a beater car. The car actually does have, it has some pretty decent acceleration. Top speed's 116, which is kind of slow. But you also gotta consider how much this car costs. It's actually a pretty good deal. Braking's also, that's actually really good braking. Horn, it sounds like a typical horn. Headlights, here, let me set it to like nighttime. Okay, you can really tell these headlights are worn, but like, they still work, I guess. We also have blinkers. Here, let me make it back to daytime. These are blinkers. And yeah, all around, this is actually a pretty good car for the price. I mean, like, all the beater cars are like bargains. You're paying a pretty cheap price. You're getting a, at best, mediocre car, but like all around, I feel like beater cars are really worth it in this game. Anyways, let's move on to our next beater car. Alrighty, and for our next beater car, we have a, you know, Honda Civic. I had to include this car on the list. This car goes for around, I think it's around the $3,000 price point. And yeah, it has rust, damaged bumper, you know, like, obviously this car is really damaged. But like, oh, the engine, oh my. But like, I need to include this car, because this car is just like a car that'll get you around from place to place. You can also haul some people in the back. And yeah. This car's also like really damaged, but anyways, let's go put it through the same set of tests. It looks like it's gonna be around the same top speed, so hopefully that is true. I believe in the Mustang we were able to hit 112 miles per hour. Sorry for my gibberish there. Oh my. Okay. Oh my god, the engine. Oh yeah, this car is front wheel drive, so it kind of does a weird skid there. Low-key, this car's actually kind of quick. Okay, top speed looks to be 113 miles per hour. I'm pretty sure that's the same as Mustang, or 1 mile faster. You can do braking quickly. Pretty good braking too. That's our horn. We have blinkers, of course. Let's make it nighttime so we can use headlights. Blinkers with headlights, of course. This car just like straight up reminds me of Need for Speed Underground 2. Honda Civics in general just remind me of that game. Really good game, by the way. And yeah, this is the, here, actually, I forgot to say the in-game name of it. The 1997 Elysian Slick. And yeah, let's move on to our next speeder car. Alrighty, so for our next speeder car, I had to do the minivan, like, come on. This minivan is actually pretty speedy, very cheap, and minivans are kind of expensive in this game, so like, you know, I had to include the beater one. And yeah, let's take this for a test drive. So like this is the go-to beater car if you want to be like a beater soccer mom, or you just want to haul a ton load of people for a very cheap price. This will be your go-to car. This car, the speedometer is telling me that this car is gonna be a bit slower than the other ones, but this is a minivan after all, so I'm not too concerned about that. Okay, let's do the same test as the other two cars. This does not have the best turning radius, although we were kind of speeding there, and this is a minivan, so. Okay, let's do a quick speeding test. Kind of really doesn't do a skid or burnout, but you know, it's whatever. Alrighty, let's get the top speed. Okay, top speed is 102 miles per hour. This is really slow, but here, let's do a quick brake test. It's pretty good braking though. This is the horn. Blinkers. Let's make it nighttime real quick so we can use our headlights. So now we have headlights and blinkers. Blinkers off now. And yeah, in this game, the vehicle is called, let me see here, the 2004 Velfire Florence. So I forget the IRL name. It's a Toyota SUV, not SUV, Toyota minivan. Blah blah blah. I think it's a older gen Sienna or something. But yeah. I hope you guys... Well, I was about to end the video there. Let's move on to our next beater car. We are not ending the video yet. Alrighty, and for our next car, we have the Beater PT Cruiser. Now, you might be wondering, why would I put the PT Cruiser on this list? And that is a very good question. And that is for how cheap this car is. This car literally costs $1,500. Only $1,500. And also, it doesn't really look too much like a beater car, so like, if you don't really want a beater car, you can literally just hop in right here. Here, is this gonna be close enough? Okay, so that's not quite close enough, but if we just like turn the brightness, you can try to like get it perfect. Okay. Okay, maybe I'm gonna spend a century doing this, but it is worth it for showing you guys how cool this is. Okay, this is close enough, but like it's slightly off, but like if you spend enough time, you can get it like spot on. And you can just like, you know, make your car look like it's not even a beater, just a P2 Cruiser. And that's like super cool about this car. Cause like, you can barely even tell it's a beater. Like there's a tiny bit of rust in some places, but like besides that, and besides missing part of the, but like, you know, people like stare at the and they'll be like, oh, that's just a P2 Cruiser. It'll take them a second to realize it's a beater. But yeah, okay, let's do a quick 0 to 60 speed test. But yeah, in my opinion, it's probably the best beater you can get in the game for the price and how easy you can try to make it not look like a beater. Ooh, it does burnouts too. Well, not really burnouts, but more like skids, but still. Alright, top speed is 150 miles per hour, which is actually kind of good. Very good braking. You guys, this is like not really good stats when you first look at them, but you gotta consider the price you're paying for this car too. We have some blinkers, solid, which is pretty sweet. Let's make it nighttime. Oh, I cannot type at all. Nighttime real quick. Headlights. These headlights are actually not too bad. They don't look too worn. Blinkers with headlights, of course. Can't really notice them at the front, but you know, it's whatever. Yeah, I did not get that spot on, but you can get it spot on and this car will look just great. Okay, why can I not type at all? Jeez. And guys, we are getting kind of close to the end of this video. We have like 1 or 2 more cars to go through. And yeah, let's hop on to our next car. Alrighty, for our next vehicle, this is the second to last vehicle I'll be going over in this video. We have a, it's a 2001 Ford Focus or Falcon Distinct. I forgot to tell you guys, that is the name of the last car we went over, 2003 Chrysler VT stroller. But yeah, the reason why this car is on the list, this car is actually one of the not so good beater cars, but I realized people will probably want something a little bit smaller when it comes to beater, but you still want to, you know, be able to haul around your friends, and that's why this Ford right here is so good. Because like it's small, cheap, and you can still haul a bunch of people around. So this is, I mean, like, okay, the car might be missing a bumper, Might have a damaged hood. Not so good of a turning radius. Or I might just be a bad driver. Who knows? Either or works. Here, let's do a quick 0 to 60 test. Okay. Oh, yeah, also really cool effect. Smoke comes out of the car when you're stationed. That's like really cool. Okay. So this car actually has a pretty decent acceleration. Okay, let's get this thing to top speed. Okay, it looks like top speed is 98 miles per hour, which is kind of bad. But you also got to consider small car, and you're still able to haul around your friends. Brake test. Pretty good brakes. We also have blinkers. Okay, it looks like one of the blinkers to the right side are broken. I'm not sure if that's supposed to blink so fast, but yeah, no, those are just, yeah, okay, it's not supposed to blink that fast, so kind of broken blinkers, but like they still work. So like, you know, that's that. Oh yeah, we also have horn. Here, let's make it nighttime so we can test out the lights real quick. Got lights. These lights are very worn out, you can tell. Blinkers with lights. And yeah, let's move on to our final vehicle. Alrighty guys, and for our final car, we have a 2007 whoops, oh no, that's a spelling error. It's supposed to say Volkswagen Charge, or in real life, it is a Volkswagen Jetta. Now, I include this car because like this car is like probably the newest beater car, and you know it's kind of nice if you want something modern that's like really cheap. And I don't know why you would buy a modern beater car. Regardless, there are a bunch of dents, rust on it. Replace parts. Kind of damage from bumper, but like this car's it's all around not that badly damaged compared to some other beater cars. So that's why I chose this one out. Like, it's obviously a beater car, but it does not look nearly as damaged as the other ones. Okay, so let's take this thing for a little joyride here. I actually really like the way this car handles. I'm not a fan of the engine noise though, or engine sound. This car kind of feels like that Buick they added not too long ago. Like, it feels really slow. Here, so let's do a quick 0 to 60 test here. Kind of does a tiny skid there. Okay, let's get this thing to top speed. Okay, it appears top speed is 104 miles per hour, which is not that bad. It has really good braking, actually. That's the horn. Blinkers. All seem to be working just fine. Let's make it nighttime so we can do the headlights. You know, the headlights are obviously worn out. Like, I'm pretty sure like the only car that does not have worn out headlights is probably the PT Cruiser. Blinkers with headlights. Let's make it daytime again. And yeah, guys, this was my list. Basically, my opinion on the best cars that are... Okay, I need to rephrase that. In my opinion, these were the best cars that were beater cars in Greenville. Not where, like... I'm not making sense right now. I am so sorry, guys. But these are basically just my favorite beater cars in Greenville. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.